front tooth is gone. Your front tooth is gone. You whistle by accident. Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to do
some unpopular opinions.
So we got two wines to try today. So we got this Unpopular tropical mango, and
never
then
had that one.
Me either. And then we have this Carlo Rossi Sangria. So which one you want to try first?
Let's
try the mango first.
Yeah, let's do the mango first.
All right. So just before we get into the unpopular opinions, these are our opinions. Everyone is entitled to feel how they feel on the subject.
So don't come for us.
Don't come for us.
Basically,
because this ain't that. I hate the way that sounds when it first comes
I
out.
love the way that shit.
It just sounds like somebody is like chugging something, and it just stresses me out. Am I stupid? All right, so you want to start with yours, or you want me to start?
I'll go first.
Okay.
After I taste this one.
Yeah.
You taste this one, I'll taste the next one.
You always try to put me out first. It smells good. It smells like white grape juice.
Right.
Okay. This is good. I can do this. This is definitely not going to be like the last wine tasting. We've learned better. No more canned wine. Clearly, that
okay,
don't
this
apply.
is good.
It's good, right?
What is it though? Like, let me see.
I'm like, I don't know. What did they
Great
say?
wine with natural fruits is what
No,
it
it
says.
don't say nothing, but it's good.
7%.
This tastes like white grape juice, but like mango flavor. I don't know. I can't describe it. This is good. Okay, so
All right,
let's
so
start.
let's get into it.
All right. So our opinions are on our phones. That's why we're gonna have our phones in this video.
So my first one is mukbang.
That's so funny because that's my first one.
We will not be doing mukbangs
No.
on this channel.
This is not be love her to death, but you're not about to have me out here, sauce dripping down my chin, I'm smacking, crab in my teeth.
I can't even listen to my son smack on his food. I hate it.
I hate saying that to Zane when he eat, because then he be offering you stuff like, them hands is nasty. No. He be dropping food out his mouth. I'm like,
absolutely not.
I like to sit and eat by myself. You
Right.
won't be out here acting, eating like that. All right,
Right.
so that was actually my first one. So I'm going to go into my second one, which is skinny shaming. A lot of people think that doesn't exist.
That's the thing.
People say it to me all the time, you're so small. Okay.
Or before I had Carson, people would say like, oh, you need to eat, or
Same.
like,
First of all, sis, I eat. I get down.
Right.
That's for sure. But
you just mad because you paid.
you telling me to pick up a fork, how about you drop
Put it
yours and give me
down.
yours? I hate that. Like, I've been on this like wellness journey, so I've been like not trying to lose weight but trying to tone up, and people always be like, you don't need to lose weight, you're small. First of all, I had a baby, so my body is different than what it was 3 years ago.
Now they be like, oh, you just need to do some sit-ups, you be alright.
First of
Well,
all,
you don't know what I'm going for.
First of all, I have what's called diastasis recti, where my abdomen split as I have my stomach. So sit-ups ain't gonna help me.
It don't.
And not eating or telling you I don't need to lose weight not gonna help me either, because my stomach has a natural pudge because I have it.
Yep.
I'm trying to get rid of that pudge. Don't tell me I'm small. That's okay. Thank you for the observation, Captain Obvious. Fuck. Like, you're so small. I did put my clothes on this morning. I knew the damn shirt was extra small. Thank you. All right, go to your
My next one is college. Now listen, I'm not saying college is a bad thing or you shouldn't go, but if you don't know what you're going to school for, don't go until you know. Or it's certain things that people want to do that college is not required.
I feel like if you don't know, it's okay to take that gap year to figure out yourself.
Exactly.
Because one, you're not wasting money or wasting your time. Because now you're just taking classes that 2 years down the line you figure out what you want to do, and now you didn't even need
and then
those
you starting
classes.
over 2 years later that you already spent.
I feel like it's okay to take a gap year. Also, on that subject, you don't have to go to a 4-year college to be successful.
No.
At all. I went to community college. I graduated within like a year, and then I went to nursing school. I don't have as much debt as people who went to straight through for their BSN.
Right.
And I can honestly say I have more clinical skill than a lot of people with their BSN.
Listen.
Cause listen, I done seen some nurses. I'd be like, I would never have you around my child, ever. Cause sis, you wouldn't babysit my dead fish. No. I'm just saying. And every school is not for everybody.
That's the thing.
It's not for everybody. Some people don't like school. Like
or it's just not for them.
It's not for them. Like, it's so many things that you could start a business and not necessarily have to a 4-year college.
Or have a degree or whatever it is.
If you passionate about something and don't
successful, it's possible to be successful.
If you passionate about something and does not require 4-year college or college in general, do what you're passionate about.
Right.
If you're good at painting, and why go to school for art? Really? You know how to paint already. You know your primary colors. Why? That's just okay. All right. So my next one is designer clothing.
Girl.
People will have on Louis Vuitton from head to toe and look at Louis Vuitton.
A Louis Vuitton.
You got on all Louis and you ain't paid your light bill. So you put that shit on in the dark.
Or how about you got on all Louis but your kids looking like
Target? Because let's be clear, my baby wear Target, but so do I.
And it's okay to wear Target because I love Target.
I love Target, but your kids got it. Your kids should be a priority. They got to match.
Right.
And I don't agree for designer clothes for kids. Let me tell you why I don't agree. My son is 3 years old, and last year he was in a 3T. He's about to be in a 5T. You know where those designer clothes would be? Somewhere on Poshmark or something. I'm selling them.
Right, absolutely.
No, for what?
Nope.
My son came home from daycare one day with a hole in his knee.
And that's why I shop at Target.
And that's why I go to Target, children's place. Because first of all, he's a child. He don't, the value of stuff doesn't recollect. Well, he can't recollect the value of things right now.
Right. Because he don't care.
He don't care.
And you doing this for everybody else that's looking at him.
Listen, that $5 shirt with the Avengers on it, he gonna love
It's
it.
his favorite shirt.
If I buy him a Gucci shirt, he can be like, I don't like that.
Right.
I don't want to wear that, Mom.
He gonna go to that Avengers shirt
My
every
son
time.
wore his Moana costume this morning, so why would I buy a Gucci shirt to go under Maui? Because for sure he like to wear costumes. I'm gonna go on Amazon and buy my baby his costumes. I'm not designer clothes.
I mean, I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, but
no.
If I have it on, he's also gonna have it on.
Right.
If he have it on, I won't have it on. But I'm not buying it for him because he's only gonna wear it once or twice, and he's not gonna be able to fit it on.
Right, and he's gonna go somewhere and get dirty, and I'd be mad. I don't know. Like, I also feel like when you wear designer, people feel like you are better than somebody else when you wear designer, but you be looking a mess.
Right.
You look a hot mess. Like, you got on Louis Vuitton pants. Girl, take that pants off and go get your damn Target jeans. You look a mess.
Or you're not going nowhere, or I'm not.
Or
even
they mix and match designers. I hate.
Or how about them ugly bags?
Birkin bags are disgustingly ugly.
They are a mess.
Birkin bags are Ross bags. You can't tell me no different.
You can find it at TJ Maxx, and if it didn't have a label on it, y'all wouldn't be picking them up.
Back in the day, I was just talking to my sister about this. Back in the day when I was in high school, H&M had bags that looked just like Birkin bags, and it was $50.
And they didn't have no label on it, so ain't nobody pick them up. No, they ugly.
They're ugly.
Don't do it.
They're ugly. It's so many bags out here that you can get for a reasonable price that's durable for one. Because you're going to buy this bag that's going to pop, and now what? You spent $2,000.
Right.
You wore it twice. Or I hate when Birkins be like these outlandish ass colors. You don't wear green every day. Girl, get you a brown or a black bag.
You go wear that bag one time.
Okay.
And it's going to be in your closet.
Dusty. Because you ain't going to keep the dust bag.
Right. No, they going to keep everything just to show it off on Instagram.
I bought myself a Louis Vuitton bag. I have one Louis Vuitton bag. I was 7 months pregnant, and I was like, this is going to be the last thing I ever buy for myself, and I promise you it.
So I have some designer stuff. It is more designer stuff that I want, but I'm just saying it's not like that big of a deal. First of all, I buy my son everything, and I don't buy myself anything. So the fact that I'm gonna go buy this $1,500 bag and I don't got no clothes,
right?
No, it's not happening.
Right, I wear leggings and scrubs
all day, exactly. All day and sweatpants.
If I go shopping for me, I promise you, I come out with maybe panties from Victoria's Secret and everything else for my son.
Exactly.
I don't shop for me, so I'm not about to. That bag was the last thing that I bought for myself. Before I go and splurge on a bag, build me a house from the ground up.
Exactly.
That's what I'm gonna splurge on. Get me a nice car, and it don't have to be a foreign car. And that's like that goes into one of my next unpopular opinions. But we can go your.
Oh wait, it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So my next one is people who think it's cute to be toxic or just be like, oh, that's just how I am. You won't have to get used to it.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm not.
So you just think people gonna deal with that?
They do. People really think you have to deal with their toxic behavior. Like, girl, do you know that the day I was born by myself? I would leave you right here. That's friends, boyfriends,
everybody,
family.
Don't nobody gotta deal with you if you think it's sweet to be toxic.
If
you
you
are
are
here to be toxic on your own.
If you are a toxic third cousin, girl, bye. First cousin, like, bye. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. And that's just how I am. Yeah, but don't be that way. Fix it.
Right, you can change.
And it's not necessarily change, but you can change that. You don't have to change your entire being, but that one aspect of your personality, you gotta change that.
And you notice it because you keep saying that's just how I am.
So that means I'm not the only person that has brought it up. So that means it's clearly a problem, because if I say it, she say it, he say it, it's something that you need to fix.
Or maybe they're just scared to change, but that's just on you, sis.
If you're scared to change, you should just stop. Like, what are you scared of? They're scared that you're going to be better than you thought you could ever be.
Right.
Realistically,
no, some people be scared that they can't be better than what they are.
Did you try though?
I don't care, because I just
like,
did you try?
Like, did you try? Like, it's not cute to be like, oh, I bust his windows out. Okay, criminal. Like, you're
but I mean, if I'm your friend and you call me, I might help. But that ain't
it depends on the situation.
It ain't cute.
Because if he put his hands on you, we for sure put mustard in the gas tank. But if you mad that, don't put your hand. No. You at 12:02, you text him at 12 o'clock. Girl, sit down. You ain't gonna get me locked up because that man was asleep. He napping, girl. All right. So my next one, like I said, foreign cars. People have this idea that you have to have a foreign car when you're successful. No. I have a Nissan Sentra and I paid $35 for oil change. I'm not trying to pay $800 for oil change because I got a Benz. I'm not doing it.
I mean, I got a dream car, but I'm not going to get it until I can afford it.
Until I can pay for my dream car in cash, I don't need it yet.
No.
Now I ain't gonna say in cash.
No, not in cash. You crazy.
My dream car is an Audi Q8. I can't pay for that.
And mine is a Range Rover. I'm not even if I do, I don't want to.
I'm not going to get that if I'm not where I am. That's my thing with foreign cars.
Yeah,
like,
not
you
where
have
I
a
need to be
foreign car, but you live in a studio apartment. Your bed is next to your stove, so now your pillowcase smell like chicken, but you got a Benz.
They don't care when they go outside. They gonna have when they Gucci and they Louis
and they gonna smell like chicken
and they Benz.
Then you smell like fish grease because your pillow. And you putting the fire out with your pillow because you live in a studio apartment, but you got a Benz. Now your Benz smell like chicken grease too. No, that's all. With the designer, you need. My big thing with this generation is priorities. Y'all prioritize being seen. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to look successful. I want to be successful.
That's
and
because
that's
they look
a
up
big
to
difference.
these celebrities
who get the shit for free.
I was about to say that's their job.
How many times
they make money to post these pictures for you to fantasize over?
And now you just spent your life savings on a Benz that you can't afford, so now they're gonna repossess it. And where you gonna go? Who you gonna call?
You better call that celebrity.
You better call Tyrone. You definitely can't come stay here. Chicken butt, you should have thought about that. Alright, what's your next one?
So people who don't share sources. Like, I don't care. I don't want to find the bundles anyway. You don't gotta share where you got your bundles from, sis. But you hurting that person who you so called supporting, and you're not sharing.
You know what I hate? How much is this? DM me, girl. Bye. Never mind.
I don't even want it no more.
I don't want it no more because it's raggedy anyway. Because they didn't make me mad.
Right? Because what you gonna charge me more than you charge her? It depends on the person, I guess.
It depends on the person. Like, they friend. Oh, she charged me $100, and she like, oh, I want $300. For what, sis? Nope. I hate that.
Yeah, and don't like.
I hate people so secretive about stuff. Like, okay, you got it from Amazon. All I gotta do is type in the description of it, and I'm gonna find it. Just send me the link to save me the trouble. I'm going to find it. I always hated that. Oh, who did your hair? DM me. Never mind.
Because can't nobody else do that style, right?
Because can't nobody else go to her. She not that good anyway. Yeah, it just wasn't that lead.
Like, if you want to support, then support and let people know.
Right, let people know. Especially if that's your friend. Get your friend that business.
They don't care.
They don't care. All right, so my next one is ideas of adulthood. So, what I mean by that is, I know I need to drink this. What I mean by that is everybody is grown until it's time to prioritize some grown woman shit. Like I said, you live in a studio, but you want a Benz. Nope, because I'm going to keep my Sentra. I got 2 beds, 2 baths. Me and my son got our own space.
Guess what? You're not grown when you turn 18.
No, you are not grown when you turn 18. You are not grown, and so you have to
decide whether you want to pay this rent or get that Gucci belt that you want.
You are not grown until it comes down to for you to make a life-changing decision, and you make the right decision.
And just because you got kids, you're not grown. Because grandmama's raising that baby while you out in the club. 16,
you have a baby does not mean you're grown. You're just a mom at 16. You're just a mom. Doesn't mean you're grown. You're a mom. And you still out doing what you want to do anyway. You a sister, basically. Your mom raising that baby.
Mom is with grandma. That's grandma baby.
We're going to do a whole nother video on teens and like teen years and stuff. Because that's a topic that we can talk forever on.
Oh, Lord, no.
Especially where we work. We see some shit. Nope. All right, so that was it. My idea of adulthood. I feel like everybody has this I'm grown when I graduate high school mentality.
Right.
No.
Or when I turn 18.
Or when I turn 18 or after I have a baby. Which, if you have a baby, you have your priorities together. You paying bills. You making sure your son is good or your daughter is good. And you're good. And you always... If you struggle and your baby don't see it, you're grown.
You're grown.
If you just... I don't know. If you begging, you ain't grown. Basically. You begging, you're not grown.
No.
All right,
what's my next one? So, this one is like the way that people support black-owned businesses. They make it. People make it so hard when they support black-owned businesses. Like you ain't go to McDonald's 5 times and they messed your order up. But the one time this black-owned business messed your order up, now that's why you don't support black businesses.
I hate that.
That's not okay.
I hate that. And especially if they're just starting out and it's really like the slightest inconvenience and they can fix it, don't bash them.
Right.
But let me play devil's advocate because some black people feel like you have to support their business because they're black and then they have bad customer service.
I also don't like that. But if it's just one thing, like...
If it's a minor, like they sent you the wrong size shirt, don't bash them because I'm pretty sure they'll send you a different shirt in your right size.
And maybe it was
a simple fix. Right, a simple
I mean, it's different if their customer service is just...
If they not responding to your emails, they not responding to you asking for a refund, they not getting back to you, then that's one thing. But like I said, if it's just the smallest inconvenience and they fix it and you still go and bash them, but how many times has the nail salon messed up your nails and you left without an issue and came back to that nail salon again in 2 weeks? Right. Or how many times, like you said, has McDonald's messed up your order? How many times have you gone to a restaurant and they mess up your order and you don't say anything, but because you feel like it's a black person, you're a black person,
they just make it
you
so
feel
hard.
like they gotta be perfect, and it's not. Like every business has its hiccups. Every business has its hiccups. If it's small, they their customer service is good and they fix the problem. What's the issue? Right. You just want to complain now.
Now, if your customer service is bad, like our makeup artists, we ain't gonna talk about that.
We can talk about it. I mean, that was real bad.
Don't give them a hard time because stuff happens.
Right, stuff happens, and if you can tell that they're really apologetic and it was really an accident, like our makeup artist, an hour before our time, canceled. That's bad business, and we could have very well bashed her, but we didn't because we got a better makeup artist. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Right. So
we just gonna bring her on the channel. Stay tuned.
She'll be here.
So our next one is putting your relationship business on the internet. Now, I feel like...
What you mean by business?
Business meaning me and my man arguing and I'm bashing and they go on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because here come the bitter Betty's like, I told you. You ain't tell me shit. Mind your business. And I don't even post my boyfriend on Instagram anyway. As far as people can see, I'm single. I just got a man with a big... I just got somebody that got a big head. Mind your business.
Yeah, it depends on what you mean by business because we together, but you would never know when we fighting.
I hate that.
Never.
Because then you delete all the pictures of each other. Y'all are putting up quotes because I'm a strong black woman. You strong as you gotta take trash out.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't take trash out.
Me and my boyfriend don't live together, so I have to. But
I'm not
when he's there, I don't take trash out. I don't do nothing for my car.
You better call him and tell him to come take the trash out.
Girl, I hate smell. So if it stink, I gotta do it because it's gonna kill me if it stink.
Yeah, I'm not taking
but I don't do nothing for my car though. Like car stuff.
I'm neither, and I'm glad I don't because guess what?
Mechanics
would get
charge women. I took my car to get an oil change one time. I just told you I paid $35 for an oil change. Guess how much I paid for that oil change the one time I took it? $80 fucking dollars. They was like, you need synthetic oil. I said, I got a Nissan Sentra. What the fuck? I thought I had a Benz.
No, thank you.
I said,
I'll come back later.
Babe, for that one, it's our car because I'm never paying $80 for my car is bad. You better have to fill that oil up for 6 months.
Right.
Nope. So That was it. I don't like that. Like, don't bash your man on Instagram if y'all having a slight, especially if it's the slightest inconvenience in your relationship. Y'all arguing, but you know y'all gonna get back together. Now, if he cheated and you're done, and if you're done, still don't bash that man because you wasn't bashing him for the whole time of your relationship.
Right.
If you want, because I'm good for texting you some shit, and I'll tell you, I'm gonna tell Instagram. I'm gonna let you know how I feel. You gonna feel this wrath. I'm gonna tell you. I don't have to tell Instagram. I don't want to look crazy.
But
and
ain't
in
nobody
2
ever
days when I'm
gonna know.
posting the back of your head again.
Exactly. Ain't nobody ever gonna know.
Nobody ever going no.
And then that people gonna try you or try him because
they know that y'all beefing right now.
Exactly.
The one thing I do, like, I have certain people that I go to, like, if I'm having an issue in my relationship, like, I go to Internet because she's married and she gets it. I go to my sister, she's married, she gets it. I'm not asking my single friends no relationship advice because you single for a reason. I don't want no advice from you, single Sally. Nope.
Single Sally. Don't ask single Sally.
Cause she gonna tell you to break up with him.
Yep.
Only thing he did was he didn't take the meat out when I asked him. We argued. She like, break up with him.
You don't gotta deal with that.
Goddamn, I do. The meat thawed out now. We good. I do.
It's okay. I cook dinner.
All right. So what's your next one? I need some more wine. This was really good. We gotta get some more of this.
That is good. Let's try the other one before I get into my next one.
Okay. So this one is the sangria. I love sangria.
I hope it's good, because the one that I get is usually good, but I gotta put like full of stuff in it.
It's thick. So I'm gonna pour a little bit because it's thick. I'm traumatized from our last video. Just taste it first.
I gotta taste this first? Alright.
Yeah. You spitting it, it still stink.
You know how they be in the wine tasting, they be like, you gotta stir it and then you gotta swish it around in your mouth. I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna swig it.
It do stink.
Alright. Go ahead. I'm not tasting this one first. I tasted the last one first. You look apprehensive. Is it a no? Am I dumping this out?
It don't taste like nothing.
Okay. I don't like that. Tastes like soda water. Not a fan of soda
I don't
water.
want this.
I don't like this.
I want the mango one.
Alright, so we're just gonna set these cups down. I'm not drinking this. It's nasty. It's not nasty, it's just not. It's not anything.
It ain't it.
Alright, go into your next one before we dump this out.
Avocado. First of all, I don't remember avocados when I was growing up. Like, where did they come from? They're man-made.
I don't remember them. I don't like that you said that because now I'm thinking like,
where the avocados come from?
Bitch ain't never getting guacamole. Where you get that from?
They nasty. Don't put it in my salad. Don't put it in my shake. Don't put it on my burger. No.
First of all, avocado don't taste like nothing.
No,
it's
I don't
mush.
like it. I don't like it.
It's like textured water. Like, I worked at a nursing home, so we have residents who like choke and wrist. Like, we gotta get them thick in water.
Right.
That is thick in water.
It's just crazy.
But I like guacamole because it's seasoned, it's flavored.
It got stuff in it, yeah.
I ordered a salad from Honey Grow and it came with avocado, and I'm like, oh, I can just pick it off. When I tell you they put a half of avocado on my salad, I was like, oh, it's nasty.
Disgusting.
And it's mushy. You know what else? Mushroom. I don't like the texture of mushrooms.
I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
But I can eat mushrooms on a veggie pizza.
Yes.
But I don't like the because everything else has texture to it, so I can eat it.
Right.
But you're not just going to fry me no mushrooms and think I'm going to eat them.
No.
First of all, you just fried
A mushroom.
thick in water. No. All right, so my next one is thinking a man who won't fulfill your materialistic needs is broke. Whew. I had to take a deep breath for this one.
First of all, thinking a man who
has to
right
fulfill your materialistic needs makes you broke. Look there in the camera. You.
right here.
You right there who's looking at that Louis bag online. Get off. You can't afford it.
And he's not gonna get it for you
And
because you can't even afford it.
You can't afford it. I'm like, girl, this brings me into what B. Simone said the other day. People are like bashing her for what she said. Sis did not tell one lie. Stop asking for stuff within these men that you don't have. You don't have a job.
Or that you can't
Why does your
afford.
man have to make 6 figures, you welfare queen? You got food stamps. Sell me some, but why he gotta make 6 figures? Like she said, you want him to have nice teeth. Your front tooth is gone.
Sis.
Your front tooth is gone. You whistle by accident.
Or he need to have a car.
Bus pass Patty. Why? Stop looking for this stuff within these men that you don't have. Also, Stop looking for a father within these men.
Oh no,
you can tell people have daddy issues when they be looking for certain stuff in men. You be like, oh, your dad never hugged you. So I'm so sorry. Why he gotta buy you a bag? So my thing is, he paid the rent, bills are paid, food in the house. You good, the kids good. But because he didn't get you that Louis bag, he's broke. You ain't paid the bill. You ain't picked up the bill for nothing. But he broke.
But them don't be the ones.
Again, priorities. Do you need that bag or do you need to go get you a job?
Right. Because do you want me to pay this rent or do you want the bag?
Because we can't live inside the bag. We all get fit. The dust bag ain't big either.
But you know, these men is just like the women who want all the material things. So he'll probably buy the bag over the rent because she wanted.
Because she wanted.
So he can show off like, oh yeah, I bought my girl this Gucci bag.
Y'all look cute, but y'all going to the shelter tonight. I don't like that. Because they going to steal that bag in the shelter. You're not going to keep that bag for long in the shelter. They're going to take it.
Somebody go have it.
Somebody going to take it. All right, so what's your next one?
My next and last one is...
I have two more.
How you got two more?
Because I skipped the celebrity one.
My last one is thinking you gotta be a hoe. Thinking you have to have a hoe phase in life. So when you 18 to 21 and you think you gotta be a hoe in order to be happy,
stop. Sit that coochie down.
That's not a fact.
Sit it down. The only thing you're gonna be is wore out. I've never wanted to have a whole phase because I don't like people. Exactly. So if I like you, I like you. And if it don't work, it don't work. I'm going to move on, but I'm not going to move on. First of all, I'm not going to move on instantaneously because I need time for myself.
Right.
And I'm not going to move on to this person, that person, this person.
And I can't deal with a bunch of people at the same time. Like,
I'm not a good liar. I'm very honest. And I'd be like, listen, I'm with Jamal. Could you call me back? Now, you ain't Jamal, man. I'm by myself.
Right.
I don't got time.
You know.
You don't have to be a hoe. What would you define as a hoe? Like multiple partners? Like, so say if they talking to multiple people but not sleeping with multiple people. I wouldn't call that a hoe.
No, you can date multiple people, but when you start sleeping with multiple people,
if you got to figure out who your baby dad is, that's a hoe. I don't like that because now you sleep with multiple people unprotected.
Right.
Ooh, all the STDs and stuff. It's shit out here that you can't get rid of. Sit down.
No, don't do it.
And people be like, "Oh, I'm allergic to latex." Is that your excuse for not using condoms? Nasty, I guess. All right, so my next and last one is bitter baby moms exist.
They exist. They're around.
Stop holding that kid from that man because he don't want to be with your ass. Stop doing it. You's the problem. You. Again, I'm talking to you that's trying to get that bag. You the problem.
Or, I've seen this. They don't want the kids around the new girlfriend. I can't say that it is or if it's not a problem because I don't deal with it. But if she ain't do nothing to your kids ever, you just mad because he got a new girlfriend, it's okay.
Let that hurt go. I feel like, and then I hate when I don't bring no bitch around my daughter. But your daughter met Jamal, Marcus, Peter, John,
Paul,
and she don't know what to do. She's like, I just want to go see my dad because I'm confused. So I'll admit it here.
Right. Who are
so that's not fair. Not saying it's not fair. It's not fair. Especially like you said, if they're in a long-standing like actual relationship, he has a new girlfriend that he lives with, and maybe they have a kid together. Don't do that. Now, if he's with multiple women, no, don't do that to my child. No. And I'm not going to do that to my child. But
or even if they haven't done anything to that kid for you to be upset about,
you're just mad because he moved on. You should move on too. You should stop holding on to what used to be and move on. Or the women who put men on child support but not for the child. I don't like that because that money is for that baby. Just like you said, you got bundles, you got designer, you got a nice car, and that baby look a mess. And so now he's pissed off because he's like, "Where's my money going?" Right. Especially if he's a good father. If he wasn't a good man to you, but he's a good father, you have to let that go for the sake of the child.
Especially
you have to let that go.
Put him on child support because you mad.
Because you're mad. Because he don't want to buy you something. Get my nails done. No. Oh, I'm going to child support court. Okay. I got my receipts. Right. Don't do that. If that man is taking care of that child and he's not doing for you, he doesn't have to because as long as he's supplying for his kid, and he's there for his kid, that's all that matters. Y'all have to let that hurt go.
And whatever he don't gotta pay half of your rent.
No, he don't. Okay, if you can't pay your rent, give him full custody since he can pay his rent.
Right.
You don't want to do that? Get a job. Child support is not income. It's not income. It's for that child.
It's for the child.
And don't tell me 5 something a month is not enough. What the fuck are you raising? A Sasquatch? It's enough.
I mean, it depends.
It depends on how old the child is, but it's more than enough for a baby.
Because my daycare bill is...
My daycare is... Okay, but then that's one less bill you got to worry about. Out of your pocket.
Yeah, but that $500 is not going to cover daycare.
No, well, it
depends on the age of the child.
Not for a month. It depends. Okay, $500 is more than enough to buy that baby clothes, diapers. It's more than enough.
Well, yeah, you're right. $500 is more than enough because if the mom is paying that, say mom paying the daycare bill, $500 can cover everything else.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, mom, you pay the daycare. He buy clothes, shoes, wipes. He put food in the house every now and again.
Right.
That's okay. But because he don't want to get your nails done or get your hair done, he got going child support.
Now we're not taking up for the deadbeats now.
No, I'm not talking about deadbeat dads at all. You hear me keep saying if he's active in that child's life, if he's a good father. That we're not talking about the ones who don't do anything. Yes, put him on child support. Take all his money,
please, all of it.
Take his stimulus check, take his mama's stimulus check, take his SSI, take all that shit, sis. If he a deadbeat, but if he not, back off.
Definitely,
learn because it affects your child. Because when y'all two argue, one thing for sure, you don't think kids listen, but they do. You ever hear how women say their daughter be playing Barbies and the Barbies be fighting? Where do you think she got that from? Mm-hmm. Kids listen. Kids pay attention. Kids are keen on some shit. My son be saying something, I be like,
especially the kids at work. Like did you ever talk to the kids at work and they be telling all the business?
I had a girl tell me her mom was out there looting when they was looting. She was 4.
And guess what?
Her grandma was like, she had COVID. Her grandma was like, I said, yep, Nana. Baby was out there looting with her mom. Kids, they pay attention. They know right from wrong. So don't be bitter to this child's father, downplaying him, because when they get older, they're gonna see that you were the problem.
Yep.
Now,
what's your last one?
My last one is certain celebrities just not cute. Stop hyping these celebrities up.
So who we talking about? Who we talking about?
Fan favorite, sexiest man alive, Michael B. Jordan. It ain't it. Ain't it.
I think it's more of his personality and the roles he play.
Because Killmonger could get it, but not Michael B. Jordan. It's the same person. It's the role. No.
It's the role. Yeah,
it's the role. It's the vibe that you probably get from him. Like but visually, it's not it for me. Now, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Kofi from Queen Sugar. Whew. That is a sexy chocolate bean.
Kofi.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Kofi over Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, we're not going to disrespect his last name because I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, we're not going to say that. But y'all know who we talking about.
Y'all know who we talking about. We posted on our Instagram. That's who I'm talking about. You seen him. You watch Queen Sugar? You seen him. So yeah, and then like Trey Songz, he's cute, but he's not like, oh my God, throw my panties on stage. I'm going to keep my panties on. I'm not throwing my panties in nobody. It's cold.
Though.
It's winter time. It's cold in here. But no. I would say I feel like Usher because he looks more mature than me. Like Trey Songz got like a baby face. Usher looks more mature. Even though I probably look like a child. Usher not really either, but he has more mature look.
Yes.
More mature look. I don't know who I would say is cute because like singer wise, I can't point out a singer. Because I have a specific type. You gotta be me or darker.
That ain't it either.
You gotta be me or darker. And I don't want you to be me or midnight. No. I don't want to walk in the room and see your eyeballs and your teeth because now I'm scared.
But
like the Snapchat, like
Kofi is midnight.
No, he not.
Yes, he is.
No, he shut up. Kofi is not midnight.
He is midnight.
He's like 11.
11:59.
11:59 seconds. Girl, I keep clicking every picture about the one I'm trying to click. He not midnight. He like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the flash. He's cute as shit though.
He is.
He's cute as shit.
This is true.
So I've never dated a light skinned person, so I don't find them attractive.
No, I don't like them.
I don't find them attractive.
They all act the same, and I don't like it.
Yo,
you can't be cuter than me.
You can't be cuter than me. Crazy because all light skinned men really do act the same. It's scary as shit. Like, is it like something that you're born with? I don't like
or do you learn it?
But all dark skinned men act the same too.
I don't think so.
Not all of them, because some of them you be like, ooh, you make it. Come on, sit down. You're making the chocolates fall down. You gotta go ahead. Stop acting like that.
Yeah,
no. Shirts. All right, so let me put this glass down with that nasty ass wine. So our shirts say,
what it say?
It's the badass kids for me. Now, If you know us personally, you know that our kids are bad as shit. Both of them.
Bad.
And together,
Terrible.
2 times bad. We just be sitting there drinking wine like, damn, these kids bad as shit.
Trying to find out who we gonna put them off on.
I don't know. Should we do merch? Like
I
eventually?
think we should.
I think we should.
But
so
like,
let us know in the comments. Should we do merch?
We made these shirts.
Yeah, and then we all the picture that I posted in the countdown. We made those shirts too.
Yes, we can show some of those Where the Wine.
Yeah, Where the Wine shirts. Because every if you're a mom, you need wine. 100%.
You asking for wine?
Let's do a mom giveaway. A giveaway to a mom who like tell us her story and she need wine. We pick the mom who needs wine.
And we're gonna send you some wine.
We're gonna send you good wine.
And maybe
some of this.
Shirt. That's real good.
This was good. We're not gonna do this to you because
no,
it's nasty.
No.
Unless that's your thing. If that's your thing, it's just
let us know.
Let us know. But let us know. So in the comments below, let us know what you want to see from us. If you want us to do merch, we're thinking about doing a giveaway. So let us know how we should do that. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram.
So you can keep up with us because we do questions like polls and stuff before every video, so that way we can include everybody in the video. We didn't do the polls. Okay, so let me do the polls real quick. So we did do our polls on Instagram about our unpopular opinions and everybody else's unpopular opinions, and let's see what people said. So unpopular opinion was I don't always agree with splitting the bill. Now
I'm with you, sis.
I am, because it's like if we go out to a restaurant and it's 18 bitches and everybody was eating steak and lobster and y'all got $20 a piece and I had chicken fingers, I'm not paying for that steak and that lobster because I'm allergic to lobster. First of all, I'm not paying for that.
I mean, I'm all with going half on the bill.
That's why I only go out with people who I know not going to become mathematicians when the bill comes. But also, eat within your means. If you know you can't afford to split the bill, don't eat all crazy.
But I'm also not going out to eat with 18 people. I'm not doing it.
Like the way me and you are at lunch, you buy lunch one day, I buy lunch the next day. We're not about to sit here and do the math. That's
every time.
much work.
No.
I'd be like, oh, I had it yesterday, I got it today. You buy lunch, I buy breakfast. That's how we are. It's not that deep. It's 2 of us. It's not that deep.
And we don't order with everybody. No, you cannot order with us.
They be like, oh, can you put my pizza on there? Nope.
No.
Because you're going to try to give me $8 of that pizza. It was $10.62. Give me my $2.62.
And I want my taxes and my delivery fees.
Okay, so no. So another, we sound so petty. Another one was, like if he don't post you, he hiding something. So the person who sent this kind of was in our DM and said, like, that's not what she meant. She basically meant people think that if he don't post you, he hiding something. Right. So I would agree to an extent because I'm very private, so I don't post my boyfriend, but you know that he exists. So it's a difference between knowing that I exist or not knowing that I exist.
I also think it depends on what else he's posting. Like if we on a trip and you only post stuff that you're doing, or you're not posting me, or we out to dinner and you only posting your food.
You can even post my knuckles, dog. I don't care, just as long as you see these knuckles.
Right.
You like it depends.
Like you know he got you know he in a relationship.
Or if he on the phone and he say something that sound real single, he probably hiding something. But if he's private like me, you know that I have a boyfriend, but you don't know him, you're not gonna see him because I'm mind your business.
Right.
So that could make sense. So we asked if he don't buy you material things, is he broke? 94% said no. 66% said yes.
I think that was one person.
It was one person that said yes. This question said, how do you feel about posting your relationship business on social media?
And when we mean business, we
mean like fights, arguments, like
stuff.
Personal business, personal stuff. Even if it's something personal, like I personally don't feel like I'm gonna post the moment I say I do at my wedding. You can see the decor, you can see the reception,
right.
But my ceremony is very private,
right?
Because only a certain amount of people are going to be at my ceremony.
Right.
Leave your phone at the door, because I don't want you to post it either.
No videos, no pictures.
No videos, no pictures. I'm gonna have a photographer. Ian gonna be my photographer at my wedding. We got it. You can see them pictures when they come out. So another person said it's not for everyone. It's not. Because that puts a strain on your relationship. Because now you trying to keep up with everybody in your relationship. No, just y'all two.
People are there to judge. And
then everybody else's opinions become a factor in your relationship. And no, again, my business. So somebody said 70-30. 70 not posting, 30 posting a foot. That means like she meant basically like I'm a post. You may see that I have a partner,
but you might see this foot once in a while. Basically,
the back of my boyfriend's head is all you're gonna see. So another person said, the older we get, the more I believe being private is better. I agree. Because it's less people that you have to keep up with in your business.
Right.
So your ideal outfit, was it designer or cute and comfortable? 100% of people, everybody said cute and comfortable. Would you rather your partner have sex appeal or a great personality? Everybody said great personality.
And we asked this because a lot of people think you gotta be naked to go out and get attention. And then when you get that attention, you be mad because of the way they treat you.
Do you see the beautiful women on TikTok? They be covered like
head to toe.
And they be looking so cute. You be like, damn, she cute. Like, I be like, damn, look at her. Head to toe. You can't even see a hair follow.
Move over because they can't see you.
I'm here. What was the next one?
But yeah, you don't gotta be naked, sis.
No. Put your clothes on. Do you think college is necessary? 1 person said yes, 19 people said no.
Like we said.
Is that's just how I am an acceptable excuse? Everybody said no, because it's not. We put this picture up of this sexual chocolate man and Michael B. Jordan. And everybody, 76% said cold feet, 24% said Michael B. Jordan. I can tell you there was only 2 people that said Michael B. Jordan, and one of them was my cousin. Hey, Nels. She loves him.
Michael B.
Yeah, Trey Songz and Usher. 65% said Trey Songz, 35% said Usher. But they, in this picture, they kind of look similar. I don't know if they look alike a little bit to me, but Usher just looks a little bit more mature.
Mature, yeah.
How do you deal with family and friends who are not supportive? Okay, so we're going to talk about this in our next video, so I'm going to stop it right there.
Yeah.
But we just don't, basically. Gist of it is we don't. And that was it. So again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram.